Picture this. A woman is screaming for help in the middle of a crowded street. Dozens of people are nearby. Windows light up, people glance out, some even come close, but no one steps in. Minutes pass, and the unthinkable happens. She collapses, alone. How could so many witnesses see danger unfolding and yet do nothing? This isn't just a story. It's a chilling psychological phenomenon called the bystander effect. And today we're going to uncover why it happens, the shocking research behind it, and how you can make sure you never fall into this silent trap. So what exactly is the bystander effect? In plain language, it is when people are less likely to help someone in need when other people are around. The bigger the crowd, the smaller the chance that you will step up. Why? Because we unconsciously assume someone else will take care of it. But here's the disturbing part. When everyone thinks that way, no one acts. The term became famous in the 1960s after the tragic murder of Kitty Genovese in New York. News reports claimed that 38 people witnessed her brutal attack and did nothing. While later research revealed the details were exaggerated, the story sparked decades of investigation. Psychologists John Darley and Bibb Latany then conducted groundbreaking experiments. In one, participants thought they were talking over an intercom with others. When a person in the group pretended to have a seizure, the results were shocking. If participants believed they were the only witness, 85% rushed to help. But when they thought there were multiple people listening, only 31% helped. Same crisis, different number of bystanders, totally different response. But here's where it gets even stranger. Sometimes people don't just freeze. They actually convince themselves that nothing is wrong at all. Take the 2011 case of Hugo Alfredo Tail-Yax, a homeless man in New York. He stepped in heroically to save a woman from an attacker and was stabbed in the process. He collapsed on the sidewalk. Security cameras showed dozens of people walking by. Some paused. One person even took a cell phone photo, but no one called for help until it was too late. Tail-Yax died where he fell. A hero, ignored. It's one of the most disturbing modern examples of the bystander effect in action. But this isn't just about dramatic crimes. The bystander effect shows up in our everyday lives too. Think about it. When you see someone drop groceries at the store, do you rush to help or glance around to see if someone else will? When you pass a stalled car on the highway, do you pull over or assume the next driver will? Or even in school or at work, have you ever stayed silent while someone was being bullied thinking, I don't want to be the only one to say something? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us have been bystanders without even realizing it. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought about helping but hesitated? What happened? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. But wait, why do our brains do this? Is it laziness, fear, or something deeper? Researchers say there are 3 big forces at play. 1. Diffusion of responsibility. You think, it's not just my job. Someone else will handle it. 2. Social influence. If no one else reacts, you assume maybe it's not really an emergency. 3. Fear of embarrassment. What if you rush in and it turns out you misunderstood? People don't want to look foolish. These 3 ingredients combine into a dangerous cocktail that paralyzes action, even in life or death moments. So how do you fight the bystander effect? Psychologists recommend 3 powerful steps. First, make it personal. If you need help, call someone out directly, like pointing and saying, "You in the red shirt, call 911." It cuts through diffusion of responsibility. Second, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, act. It's better to overreact than regret silence. Third, remember this. You may be the only one who does something. Waiting for others is the surest way to ensure nothing happens. If you were in a crowd and saw someone collapse, what would you do first? Call for help, step in directly, or freeze? Drop your answer below. I'm curious how people think about this. The bystander effect shows us something uncomfortable. The more people there are, the less likely anyone is to act. But it also gives us a challenge, to break the pattern. Next time you see someone in need, don't look around. Don't wait. Be the one who steps up. Because often, one person acting is all it takes to inspire others. So what about you? Have you ever experienced the bystander effect, either as the one who froze or the one who finally acted? Share your story in the comments. I read every one of them. And if you found value in this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more insights into the hidden psychology shaping your everyday decisions. And tomorrow, we're diving into authority bias. Why do people follow orders even when they know they're wrong? From shocking experiments to real-life disasters, you don't want to miss it.